is ended, and now we have to be here, which isn't a problem, but kind of, sort of is. I gotta go make sure. I don't know why it just crashes like that suddenly. It's kind of weird. Sadness. Pure sadness. How did it just happen? I really can't believe that just happened. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. I might have to find a way to like retitle this entire stream, because I don't know how much time is left. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's finish it. Let's wrap it up. Oh, that sucks. Good job, YouTube. Good job.
Yeah.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What?
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed.
Okay. So basically, YouTube does this thing. Not YouTube, but the internet here, whenever I'm streaming video games. Let's do it. When I'm streaming games, it just randomly cuts off sometimes, right? And like there'll be like small hiccups where like the game would just disconnect me randomly and I'll be back in. But there's an off chance it randomly just stops the stream, as it did. And I didn't know that until like after it popped up on the screen. But that's the perks of streaming off a really old PlayStation. Sometimes just can't take it. But we're back. And we're going to have to try to finish this now. I am so sorry about that, guys. Apologies. That would have been like one hell of a cliffhanger, to be honest. But we're back. And so we're definitely get into it. It's about to end? Oh, this is perfect then. When did we get a dress?
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The woman. The old woman. She was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Voorhees. Silas's mother.
Bro.
I think.
What if Silas bit her?
Who was she?
She's also a werewolf.
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy. Died in a fire. Some say she never left.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start? Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth. All she wanted to do was help that little boy. Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
She just wanted to help him.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
Okay, Laura, no need to be inconsiderate.
This is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
Ryan, stay close, bro. What are you doing? Oh my god.
Ryan? Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same. What is it?
Silas, the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful. Let's go.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
My God.
Literally.
What's wrong?
I'll check a look at it.
What are you waiting for?
Whenever I stream, especially from like a
Shoot,
console,
you stupid girl!
things are like delayed, so it's really weird.
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
Yeah, let's get the fuck
It's
up out of
too late
here.
for that.
$150. I'll check a look at it right now. Because sometimes it gets really delayed between like views like updating. So like if it gets over a certain amount of views in a short time, it takes forever to update. So like you ever see like a streamer or YouTuber going live, and then they'll have like
I bet you
one
think
viewer
you have
for like
it all figured
75
out.
likes.
I bet you think you're fucking
Or people
clever.
commenting first, and there's like
I
already
tried to help
0
you.
likes, and
I
everybody's in the
tried
comments
to
saying
warn
first.
you.
It's weird.
I even started
Or
to
0
like
views
you.
and saying. You get the
Not
idea.
now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas.
Pardon?
I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me.
Okay,
I'll be there.
that's fine.
Now I will never leave you.
Oh, I see it, 154.
Leave you.
Oh gosh. 154 likes, 210 I mean, I don't really like this guy, but it is what it is. Yes, we did survive the showdown. Yeah, the only person that died was Nick. Sad, actually. But to be honest, he deserved it. In my honest opinion, he deserved it because he honestly should not have kissed or made out with Emma and been a douchebag. He should have said no. Truth or dare is not that serious. Yeah, I noticed that. Her hair looks ridiculous right now, but well, here are the police.
Psycho summer camp teens turn on one another. What do you make of that, Anton?
Ooh, sounds kind of hot.
What the fuck?
Oh, damn, like killing each other?
Right. What else would it... Oh, my God.
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of supernatural involvement in real-life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are, real-life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Podcast
anyway,
sucks.
There actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There've been some developments, and I've sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have very pretty teeth.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
That's
this
something
podcast
that a
is
lot of
annoying.
Podcast listeners might not know about me.
Get to the
So,
fucking
it
point.
just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So today's episode is going to have a bit of a show and tell
Exactly.
vibe to it.
I don't understand
Who do you
that.
know on the inside? The inside of where?
I mean, it could be them trying to live
What?
like a normal
You
life.
know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have
That could've
someone
been
on
it.
the inside? You know,
Trying
an
to act
inner
like things are
critic that
normal.
says, stop doing a podcast. No one's
admit-
listening.
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who
Dono?
flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
Did
Oh.
you didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always
Exactly,
promised
bro.
me
Like, what
since
the heck?
day one of this
I don't understand
podcast
it.
that if you could see true evidence, you will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say that, yes.
I mean, I know you-
Knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information and we need to decide whether it's bizarre or bona fide.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person who listens to this show. If you are the one who sent us whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really, there's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have like a key I could like slice at it with?
No, I don't want you to dull my key. Just use your fingers.
What happens to Nick? I'm assuming he just chills.
No.
and
Give me
he
your
just
fucking
stays in
key.
there. We just
No.
come back and get him
Get
later
your
on.
own key.
Not like you lock your door.
Of
feel like
course
that's
I
what
lock
would've
my
happened.
door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you
Or he
not
would've,
lock
like,
your
howled
doors?
or
No,
something.
I
I
have
don't really
nothing to
know. You can
hide.
tell
You
me,
think
though,
that
'cause
ghosts are
whole
real, but
situation
you
is
don't
weird.
lock your doors?
No,
Also, I wasn't
ghosts
paying
couldn't
attention
open
on that
my
part.
doors.
That's the
They could
problem. I was
walk
reading
through my
chat.
walls,
And I was like,
Anton.
oh, cool.
Okay,
And I
you
come
need
up
to
and
be
there's a
more
choice. I'm
concerned
like,
with
oh, cool, might as
murderers.
well not do anything here. I don't know what's happening.
So, remember those missing hikers?
You haven't stopped talking about them, so yes.
Well, I wanted to keep them fresh in your brain because my sources tell me that their backpacks were found
Yeah, if I
at
didn't shoot him.
the summer camp.
Whoa, wait, for real?
Yes,
Okay, so
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh,
of
you're talking
course,
about,
that's-
like, in the
that
showers,
is
right?
the grace language we have come to know and love. Allegedly, apparently,
So in the showers, if
supposedly.
I don't
Nothing is
shoot
ever
him, he just
concrete, is it?
transforms and
These
leaves
could be
Abigail alone?
anyone's bags.
Yes, well, I am a human with free will, and so I choose to believe that these 2 particular hiking bags belong to our 2 missing hikers.
I'm pretty sure you have one of these bags. I've seen you carry it around.
Ghost hunters are drawn
Yeah,
to a
that part.
certain aesthetic, and I
See, my
can't
thing
help
is
but
that
appreciate. Yes, I do
he
think
hurt
that these are
Abby,
very
and since
fashionable
he hurt
bags.
Abby,
I will
he was
say
going
that
down.
people can pick you out as a
100%.
ghost hunter from a mile away.
Thank you.
Wasn't
Welcome,
a
guys.
compliment.
Welcome.
Oh.
We've officially
So,
beat the game.
we've got to talk a
those
little
joining us.
more about the Hackett
Um,
family.
Right, so these guys are like
yeah.
the heritage landowners, right?
Sorry for stream crashing
Yep.
earlier.
Their
Yeah, that place.
great-great-great-grandparents
stream
were
crashing earlier.
trappers
I have
who
no power over
claimed
that.
the land
It
way
does that
back
sometimes.
when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
I gotta rename
The
this
Hackett
as well.
family flag, right.
Well,
That's why we listen to the
apparently
podcast
when
here.
they
I'm gonna do
claimed
that.
it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are, but I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the 7th son of the trappers, the number 7 has great supernatural powers, closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes,
Okay.
you say only, but this land actually spans acres. That's a lot of forest, a lot of unexplored darkness.
Ooh, okay, a great place to hide, to have all these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
And this is where we start to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
Oh my god, not this. Now we can actually hear the song. That's pretty cool.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today
Okay,
I'm
how long
actually
does this
going to
go
pass
on?
you some high rating.
Okay, you're gonna make me read this?
Okay, I'll be honest with you guys.
All right, this is...
What you're seeing now is a
Not sure
copy
how
of a
much
letter
left
that
this
Kaylee
is.
Hackett wrote to her grandma.
Okay, so is there any way to skip this?
Allegedly.
All right, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I
Right,
can
but
read
I
this.
feel like if some of the evidence
didn't
comes
grab
from
all
your
that
mouth, it will
stuff from
have more
earlier.
clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
Yes. Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read as the haunted scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen?
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, I don't know why someone would fake it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Yeah, there was something going on, something eating away at her, and
Okay.
that's what I want to explore.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
So, I don't think that's going to be a problem for this next one.
Oh god, why? Holy shit, this is a cease and desist letter.
And it's addressed to us.
Dude, why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, it was never actually sent.
That's mad shit, fam.
What?
Signed by Travis Hackett.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Aren't we?
Think about it.
I guess it wasn't technically sent to us.
Cease and desist letters come from people hiding stuff.
Okay.
Valid point.
And next we have this empty vial thing.
Now, to me, empty implies that it was once full.
Samesies.
Bloodstains, maybe? Filled with blood?
Looks that way.
Freaky. Some kind of ritual thing?
Do I detect a hint of belief?
Love a good ritual. Kinda fucked up that these guys know who we are, though.
So, what do you think?
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting more, I guess.
Why do people always say that to me?
It'll be carved on your gravestone when you die.
So dark.
I know.
Well, this is what we got. We gotta try and throw all the evidence together. Time to ink up our brain pens and
Ink
draw
up our
some
brain pens? Disgusting.
You never heard that phrase? It's a classic phrase.
A classic phrase. Who said it first?
Leave me alone. I'm tired.
Okay. It's a little weird, that letter. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
I just said it was weird. Don't make it a big deal.
Oh my god. I've done it.
See, this is why I never want to be on your side.
I win.
Okay, I just mean I see it. The lack of details in the news report and this letter sucks. It sucks to be her.
Wow, that is so deep.
Thanks, yes, I know. I'm very empathetic.
Okay, so we've reviewed the case, come to a conclusion. I guess that's it.
Kinda underwhelming.
Yeah, without a
What's the
crystal
damn
ball
conclusion?
or the gift of sight, I remain without whelm. Whelm free.
Yeah, I've got no whelms to give. I guess there's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
That's the spirit.
Spirits don't exist.
You don't exist.
Okay.
That was a little bit weird. I am going to get my final thoughts on the game. I actually got to stop streaming for a bit anyway, handle some personal things. But my honest opinion, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. Published by 2K. Okay. But I thoroughly enjoyed this game from start to finish. Wasn't as scary as I was kind of hoping. I know like the jump scares were kind of soft in my opinion. I know Until Dawn was definitely a lot scarier than this in terms of horror, but the story in this game was a lot better in my opinion. I like the way they executed everything. I love the characters. Everybody had like their own unique take, and sometimes they were annoying, 100%. Sometimes they weren't, but that still gave a sense of like actual character. Nobody felt stale in my opinion. Hey, welcome back. But on that note, it was definitely a good game. I'm upset that Nick died because it does ruin the idea of everyone surviving, in my opinion. And I can't use the fact that he was a werewolf because everybody at that point was a werewolf and we still managed to save a couple of them. But is there a way to save everyone? Yes, there 100% is. Will I go back and replay the whole game to the point where we save everybody again? Yes, but not anytime soon. We'll leave that for another time. Later on down the road, maybe one day we'll just get bored and just start streaming up. But for now, we're going to leave it as is, and whoever survived, survived. Whoever perished, perished. It is what it is, and it ain't what it was. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know you're going to go back and like watch this again for those who weren't live here. In my opinion, the animations were bad. Yes, in some parts it was pretty bad. Yeah, and I know during the cutscene with I forget her name, Silas's mom, when the chunk of spear kind of thing came down and it hit the floor, it kind of like had a transient, it's hard to explain it, but you could still see the spear in the floor as it went in, so it was like really weird. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was kind of a little sus on my behalf because you should never pause a game like this. You should go the whole way through, but some choices were a little bit tough and I didn't want to just make them by myself. I wanted chat to be a part of the story as well. And you guys were. Made a good call by telling me to shoot. I wouldn't have like had any issue shooting, but I wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing. Those moments are really tough. But yeah. How much more than credits do we have here? Yeah, you could really see it. That was the weird part. And I was like confused because I didn't know if I'm playing an older version of the game or that's just it. Well, not an older version, but like again, PS4, really old PS4 compared to like later on, where I'm either gonna be streaming on a PC or PS5. I might just go PS5 route because I actually have games that I jump in there and I don't feel like buying a whole bunch of PC games and doing that nonsense. Plus, with the way I'm moving from one spot to another all the time, it's kind of hard to get a PC, so I would have to get a laptop, which will still put me at a handicap. Regardless, a lot of other things to worry about. That's not what we're here for. That's for me to worry about, and for you guys to just enjoy the content as it comes the best way we can bring it to you. Now, I don't know. I feel like it had to be at least like a good 2-3 years tops, most likely, because there's no way this is all the way from Until Dawn up till now. Because wasn't there's like another game between it, like Mansions of Medane or Madness of Medane, something like that, right? There's another game between that, and I think I have that game as well, so we could probably play that. But that was a thing that was for sure out. Hold on, let me check my library, because that game was actually kind of terrifying. I don't remember much of it, actually. I just remember a boat. That's it. I just remember a boat. Some pirates or some shit like that. That's all I remember of the game. But that was a spooky game. I would love to go back and play that, because I don't remember it anyway in the first place. I remember Until Dawn fully, so to me there's no point in going back and playing that, because it's still relatively fresh in my brain, so it'd be like, to me, there's no point in replaying it. Yeah, just stuff like that. It's really tough. These games are going to have a very special place in my heart and in my memory, and more importantly, the channel, because these games are really cool. But yeah, there is definitely that. But it's time to move on. I don't know how long these credits are. Hello, Barrett. Do we have to sit here and watch this whole thing? Is there no way to speed this up? Oh. I thought it was over when you saw like the logo at the bottom, but apparently not. But yeah, so that's one story game down. And I think we need to start deciding what's the next game we're going to play. The next story-based game that I know for sure is spooky season, guys. So throw me some scary games, preferably ones on console for now, PS4 related if we can get that in. And we could do some PC games later on if we can figure out a way to do it. But for now, for sure, throw me some horror games. I'm trying to get spooked. I have one called Madison. Not sure if you guys would like to see that, but that game I heard is absolutely terrifying. Like, for sure. And if anything, we'll play that tonight. But yeah. Oh god. I hope so. I honestly hope so. Was there DLC for Until Dawn? I don't think so. At least not that I know of. I don't believe there was. I know they had that one-off spin-off thing where it's like the VR Rush of Blood, which was okay. It wasn't scary. More or less weird than anything else. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. Who infected Silas, right? And even though he looked different from the other ones, there's no way to distinguish the fact that he was the first werewolf. Maybe the first to cause like the Hackett family had a problem, which makes sense. But like, I don't know. He definitely had to have gotten bitten by someone prior to that, and that had to be what caused all that. So, to my knowledge, hey, look, if it's not in my life anymore, it's not my problem. But that's going to be someone else's problem for sure, so maybe they'll have like a sequel to this. Or a kind of sequel they can call it the Quarry too. But yeah. Or maybe like somehow they do a game where like all these universes intertwine, right? And so like the things that happened at the summer camp kind of connect to what goes on in like Until Dawn, right? Like that'd be pretty cool. There was not much explaining. Yeah, like whose body was that? Like, you know, like why did they do that, etc., etc. Like, okay, I don't know, it's just weird. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, sorry for the yawn. When I get cold, I yawn a lot. And I gotta turn off this AC, put on the heater. Yeah, because, okay, if you think about the burning part, I get somebody died there who was an officer, right? But, like, he said that Caleb and Kaylee went there. But what I don't understand from that is, like, where the fuck did the cops get involved on that behalf? That's what I don't understand. Because, like, well, okay, so Silas was a werewolf boy, I'm assuming. So, like, whenever they saw him, he couldn't have been a werewolf, right? He was just in human form until it was, like, a full moon. But, like, he wouldn't have been burned. He wouldn't have died that way. He would have died from, like, silver. And wait a second. Another thing I don't understand is did we not go in a flashback, right? So if we went in a flashback, if I would have messed up the QuickTime event, she still would have been alive because that wouldn't have altered the future. So, the spear would have hit her and wouldn't have killed her? I don't understand. Yeah, see, I don't get it. That actually doesn't make any sense to me. It kind of confuses me a little bit. Does it explain how she is talking to us now? No. Does it explain how she somehow... Those little interactions between, like, chapters is weird. I didn't get that. I never understand that. At least in those moments, I'm like, okay, this is just in, like, our subconscious or whatever, right? But she was actually in the story. She was actually a character in the world, not just between the worlds. It's weird to explain it. Exactly. And, like, even if you get all the evidence, it still doesn't make any sense. And nothing adds up. But it was still such a great game. You've unlocked Death Rewind feature. This feature allows you 3 opportunities of single playthrough. Record, reverse play with character's death and try again to save them. You can disable it. Yeah, I appreciate it. So there is a way to save Nick. Exactly. It was definitely quite the quarry. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely a lot of things that don't make any sense. I now know what this is. The podcast. Which we are not close to that shit. I won't even listen to that on my downtime. I like podcasts, but that one's kind of annoying. But with that being said, you guys start the look for a new horror game. Actually, like I said, there's a horror game. Let me look up the thumbnail for it real quick, so I can show you guys what it looks like. Nice. See if I can show you guys. This is the next game I plan on playing for the stream. Of course, I can just tell you the name. You can look it up yourselves. But then I want you to actually see it so you know exactly which thumbnail. So this is the game we're going to be playing, preferably tonight. I know it's backwards and shit, but that is the game we'll probably be playing tonight as far as terms of spooky games go. I know very little to nothing about this, so yes, it is definitely baffling and beyond interesting. A content cut for this game would be phenomenal, because you could tell there are directions they wanted to go with this, but they just chose to go somewhere else with it. The werewolf idea, at first I was kind of skeptic when they revealed that that's what's going on. It's like werewolves, and I was like, oh, trash. I thought it was something spookier than werewolves. Like, I don't know. I find ghosts scarier than werewolves. Can't kill a ghost. But yeah, I appreciate everybody being here. 100%, guys. Like, I absolutely adore the help, the company. I'm sorry, I'm looking back at the analytics for this real quick. The company is amazing. I do like the interactions. I don't care if it's like us 4 talking and stuff like that. Like, it's still going to be comforting to have 4 people here as fun as it's going to be having 100 people here, it's still cool, in my opinion. Okay, focus on the cutscene. Oh, what the heck? I'm about to check that out. I'm sure they have some like cut scenes and stuff like that. They have, so that's gonna be like secrets. I know usually when you get like all the collectibles in the game, they give you some like dropped content, like some little secret stuff here and there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love you guys being here as well. We also are not going to be playing Warzone at all until Modern Warfare 2 comes out. Not only have I exhausted myself from that game to the point I'm bored even playing it like off stream, on stream, I just kind of got annoyed with it. So we moved on to the other things. We might go back to Fortnite because that's still relatively fresh, I guess. Yeah, we might just go back to Fortnite. It's still pretty good. Overwatch 2 is going to be something we play for a little bit of time. I'm trying to keep on top of newer games coming out rather than playing older things. But I still have to go back and finish playing Ape Escape because I did like one episode of that, and I absolutely want to finish that for the sake of nostalgia purposes. It's a me thing. I thought it'd be pretty cool to play it and have everybody jump in. If they've ever played the game, they can, you know, give their feedback on how it is, their moments and happiness of that, their memories. Pretty cool. But yeah, Madison is the next horror game we play. So we gotta find another game after that one because I think that's a short experience. But yeah. So I'm gonna close up stream here. So I've been falling down, Chris fell down. Yeah, switch the board down. Huh. So basically, it is about to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon over here. So we'll probably play Overwatch for a little bit, and then later on jump into the horror game Madison and play that spooky game. So that's it. So I'm gonna take a break for about an hour or two, grab some food, get my systems all set up and go, and then we'll jump into Overwatch for a bit, and then from Overwatch later on today we'll jump into again that game Madison, unless I find something different to play. And then yeah, I know it's because I can't. For now, I can't upload videos. I can make videos. I can record it on PlayStation, but it's not enough content to me to put out one stream a day and then not play anything else. If I could put up videos, I could put up videos. And since these get saved as videos, to me, that's good enough. I know I can't do cool edits. I can't do cutaways. Can't throw jokes in there, blah, 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 blah. But it's still something nonetheless. And I feel like it's pretty cool. So, yeah. I appreciate it, man. I'll definitely see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Tell Shade I said thank you for stopping by as well. Sorry about the stream being cut again earlier. Don't know why it does that, but it does that. It's not a problem to us. We'll always get back into it anyway. But I am going to catch you guys later. Thank you for stopping by again. And I'll see you in a few hours. Bye-bye.